And welcome back to Kayak Fishing Cornwall with the latest upgrade for my kayak, and that is these Kickup Turbo fins supplied by Cornwall Canoes. I asked them to give me a shout when they got some in stock, and Liam gave me a call the other day, told me he got them in, so off I went. Now, fortunately for me, I had a letter off the tax man owning up to the fact that they've taken too much money off me and given me a little bit of it back. And I got that just before, well, the day before I got a call from Liam at Cornwall Canoes. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to do it. You know, it's they're an expensive upgrade and not exactly essential, are they? But, you know, as I had money I didn't expect to have, I thought, yeah, go for it. It's either now or never. So when we get them out of the packet and off them up next to the standard fins that are on the drive, you can see that they're not actually that much bigger than the original fins. I think I've read somewhere that it's around 10% surface area increase. So once fitted, you need to be realistic. You're not going to be pulling wheelies through the water because of the size of the, because of your new turbo fins. You got to have realistic expectations. So, probably a 10% increase in performance. Average speed, maybe max speed, that kind of thing. Actually fitting the fins is dead simple. It only takes there's only one bolt which needs an Allen key to remove it, so you just whip that bolt out, remove the old one, slide the new one in, put the bolt back in. It's dead simple. I had noticed though with the new ones that they didn't sit flush to the carrier like the old ones did, so I've trimmed off a couple of little burrs that are presumably been left behind from the moulding process, and hopefully that will make a difference to how they sit in the carrier. Right, I have taken these out and tested them out quite a few times now, well, maybe half a dozen times, and while the original fins required almost no effort to pedal backwards and forwards and propel you along, you can actually notice that with these turbo fins you do need to put more effort in. I mean, it's obvious really, they're bigger, they're going to be a little bit more resistant to the water, so yeah, you can notice it definitely. You do gain rather predictably around 10%, or I have, in the performance. So where on the standard fins I'd be cruising between 3 and 3.5 knots given sort of favourable conditions, with the turbo fins that's more like 3.5 to 4 in roughly the same conditions. So yeah, around a 10% increase. But if you want to sustain that sort of cruising or slightly faster than comfortable cruising speed, I find anyway that I do tire quicker with the turbo fins on, as you would expect, I suppose. But if you were someone with particularly strong legs or good aerobic capacity, then I don't think that would be much of a problem. I mean, I haven't got strong legs and I'm not particularly fit, so it does take its toll on me a bit, to be fair. I think they are pricey for what they are, especially since you only get a really marginal increase in the performance of the kayak, with them. So personally, I think it's a pricey upgrade for what it achieves, and you'd probably be better off spending 250 quid on something else kayak fishing related. But if you've got everything else you want, then, and you've got the money, then why not? It does give you a little bit of an edge if you're going to go a long way or you want to go somewhere quick. So yeah, it's each to their own, isn't it? It depends what you're prioritizing, I suppose. And yeah, if you want to cover distance regularly, then yeah, it's going to help. Right, just a quick video then for a summary of how I've got on with these so far, and quick demo of how to get them fitted. Hopefully that would be useful if anybody's just trying to decide whether or not they want to spend that money on them. There's a couple of points in there worth considering. And yeah, that's it for now. Till the next one,